Have you ever really stopped to think about breathing? It's something we do without even realizing it, a constant rhythm that sustains us. It's automatic, a subconscious process, but every single breath you take is an integral part of an incredible, complex process called respiration. It's far more than just inhaling and exhaling. Respiration isn't just about moving air in and out of your lungs, although that's certainly a crucial part of it. It's much more profound than that. It's the fundamental way your body extracts and utilizes the energy it needs to live, to function, and to thrive. Every heartbeat that pumps life through your veins, every thought that flashes across your mind, every movement you make, from the smallest twitch to the most strenuous activity. Absolutely everything depends on this vital process of respiration. It's the engine that drives our biological machinery. Respiration cleverly takes the food you eat, especially glucose, the simple sugar that's a primary source of energy, and combines it with the oxygen you breathe in, orchestrating a chemical reaction to release energy. It's like a tiny, perfectly designed power plant operating within each of your cells. This released energy is the currency of life, the fuel that powers all of our biological processes. We call it ATP. It's what allows you to run a marathon, solve a complex problem, or simply get out of bed in the morning, powering absolutely everything you do. Without respiration, we'd be like a car with no fuel, the tank reading empty. Alive perhaps, but ultimately going nowhere, unable to perform even the simplest tasks. We'd be completely stalled. Every living thing on this planet, from the tiniest bacteria, those single-celled organisms, to the largest creatures on Earth, like the magnificent blue whales, needs energy, and therefore needs respiration, to survive and thrive in its environment. Plants use the amazing process of photosynthesis to capture energy from sunlight, but even they still need respiration to actually use that stored energy for their own growth and functions. Animals, like us humans, get our energy indirectly by eating plants or other animals that have eaten plants, but we have to unlock the energy stored in that food through the process of respiration. Respiration is essentially the key that turns the potential energy in food into usable energy for our cells, allowing them to perform all their necessary functions. It's the ultimate energy conversion system, a masterpiece of biological engineering perfected over billions of years of evolution. As we delve deeper and explore this fascinating topic, always remember, we're not just talking about a biological process. We're talking about the very essence of what it means to be alive. Respiration elegantly connects the air we breathe from the atmosphere, the nourishing food we eat to fuel our bodies, and the boundless energy we use to live our lives to the fullest. It's an incredible journey, starting from the air all around us in the atmosphere and ending in the microscopic world deep inside our cells, where the magic truly happens. So take a deep, satisfying breath, filling your lungs with the air of life. And let's dive headfirst into the fascinating science of what it truly means to be alive, powered by respiration. Science is truly awesome, isn't it? For centuries, across cultures and throughout history, people intuitively knew breathing was vital. They understood it was the very essence of life, the invisible thread connecting us to the world around us. Ancient texts spoke of its power, philosophers contemplated its mysteries, and healers used it as a cornerstone of their practice. But for all that intuitive understanding, they didn't know why. The precise mechanisms remained shrouded in mystery, a puzzle that eluded even the most brilliant minds. What was it about this simple act of inhaling and exhaling that sustained life itself? In the 1770s, a curious and innovative scientist named Joseph Priestley began to unravel this mystery through a series of groundbreaking experiments with air. He meticulously manipulated and observed the properties of air, using the scientific tools available to him at the time. Priestley conducted experiments, discovering that both flames and animals, when sealed in a container, used up something essential in the air, causing the flame to extinguish and the animals to suffocate. The air, it seemed, was being depleted of a life-sustaining element. In a pivotal moment, he found that plants, seemingly miraculously, could restore this something to the air, replenishing what had been lost. This allowed a candle to burn again, brightly and steadily, in the very same air that had previously extinguished it. It was a revolutionary observation. Priestley had, in effect, discovered oxygen, though he didn't fully grasp its nature at the time. He referred to it by the rather cumbersome name of dephlogisticated air, a term rooted in the scientific theories of his day. He demonstrated that plants, through some mysterious process, release oxygen into the atmosphere, and that animals, in turn, consume it, a vital exchange that sustained life. This was a huge leap in understanding the fundamental processes of life, a pivotal moment in scientific history. Building upon Priestley's work, French chemist Antoine Lavoisier, a meticulous and brilliant scientist, took Priestley's initial discoveries even further, refining and expanding our understanding. Lavoisier, with his dedication to precision, carefully measured gases, using sophisticated equipment for the time, naming the newly discovered element oxygen, and demonstrating that it constitutes approximately 20% of the air we breathe. Furthermore, he discovered that exhaled air is not simply depleted of oxygen, but also contains carbon dioxide, a waste product of the body's metabolic processes, revealing that air is a complex mixture of gases. In a profound insight, Lavoisier realized that respiration is essentially a slow, controlled form of combustion. Our bodies burn the food we eat with oxygen, releasing energy to fuel our activities and maintain life. This was revolutionary. Respiration is not just breathing, but a complex chemical process, a fundamental aspect of our biology. These groundbreaking discoveries laid the very foundation for our modern understanding of metabolism, the intricate network of chemical reactions that sustain life. We owe a debt of gratitude to these scientific pioneers, because now we know that every breath we take is not just a mechanical act, but part of a profound and intricate chemical dance. Their meticulous experiments revealed the invisible world of gases, the hidden components of the air we breathe, and illuminated their fundamental connection to the very processes of life itself. Science detectives like Priestley and Lavoisier, with their insatiable curiosity and rigorous methods, fundamentally changed how we see ourselves, our bodies, and our place in the natural world. The story of breath is, in essence, the story of scientific discovery, a testament to human curiosity and the power of observation. Respiration is a 5-step relay race, a carefully orchestrated sequence of events. Think of it as a team of specialized runners, each passing the baton of life-giving oxygen to the next. This incredible process is all about moving oxygen from the air you breathe, all the way to your cells, where it's needed most. It's a journey that fuels every action, every thought, and every heartbeat. Step 1. Breathing, the very first act of this vital relay. This is where air, rich with oxygen, moves in and out of your lungs, setting the stage for the next crucial steps. It's the intake, the beginning of the energy supply chain. Step 2. Gas exchange at the lungs, a microscopic marvel. Here, oxygen enters your blood, ready for its journey, while carbon dioxide, a waste product, leaves. It's a swap, a trade that keeps the system running smoothly. Step 3. Gas transport, the delivery service. Red blood cells, the tiny couriers of your body, diligently carry oxygen throughout your body, ensuring every cell gets its share. Step 4. Gas exchange at the tissues, the final drop-off point. Oxygen leaves the blood and enters your cells, providing the fuel they need to function, while carbon dioxide, the cellular exhaust, moves into the blood to be carried away. Step 5. Cellular respiration, the energy factory. Here, cells use oxygen to break down glucose, a type of sugar, and make ATP, the energy molecule that powers all your activities. This incredible journey happens with every breath you take, every second of your life, without you even having to think about it. Each step is essential for delivering energy precisely where it's needed, ensuring your body can perform its countless tasks. Without any one of these steps functioning correctly, the entire system falters, impacting your overall health and well-being. It's a seamless process, a testament to the incredible design of the human body. It's all about connecting the air you breathe, the very essence of life, to the energy you use to live it. Respiration is the ultimate team effort inside your body, a coordinated dance of organs and cells working in perfect harmony. Every breath powers your life, fueling your dreams, your ambitions, and your very existence. So let's take a closer look and see how your body makes it all happen, step by amazing step. Let's look at your body's air processing plant, the respiratory system. Air enters through your nose or mouth, but your nose is better. It warms, moistens, and filters the air. Tiny hairs and mucus trap dust and germs. Air travels down your throat, where the epiglottis acts as a traffic cop, keeping food out of your windpipe. The trachea, reinforced with cartilage, splits into 2 bronchi, leading to each lung. These branch into smaller tubes called bronchioles, ending in millions of tiny air sacs, alveoli. If you spread out all your alveoli, they'd cover a tennis court. The real muscle behind breathing is the diaphragm, working with the intercostal muscles between your ribs. Inhaling. Diaphragm contracts, chest expands, air rushes in. Exhaling. Diaphragm relaxes, chest contracts, air flows out. It's a simple, elegant system that keeps you alive. Every breath is a marvel of biology and engineering. In the alveoli, the great gas swap happens by diffusion. Oxygen moves from high concentration in the alveoli to low concentration in the blood. At the same time, carbon dioxide moves from high concentration in the blood to low concentration in the alveoli. The walls are just one cell thick, making this exchange fast and efficient. Inhaled air is rich in oxygen, exhaled air is rich in carbon dioxide. This constant exchange keeps your blood oxygenated and removes waste. It's all passive, no energy required. The difference between inhaled and exhaled air shows how much your body relies on this process. Every breath refreshes your body's supply of life-giving oxygen. Oxygen in your blood needs a ride. Enter hemoglobin, the superstar protein in red blood cells. Hemoglobin binds oxygen in the lungs and releases it where it's needed most. Each red blood cell carries about 1 billion oxygen molecules. Your heart pumps this oxygen-rich blood to every cell. When blood reaches tissues, hemoglobin releases oxygen, which diffuses into cells. Hard-working tissues get more oxygen thanks to hemoglobin's smart delivery. Meanwhile, carbon dioxide, the waste product, diffuses into the blood. Most carbon dioxide is converted to bicarbonate for safe transport back to the lungs. In the lungs, the process reverses. Carbon dioxide is released and exhaled. It's a perfectly tuned delivery and waste removal system. Now for the final destination: cellular respiration inside your cell's mitochondria. Glucose from food and oxygen from breathing combine to make ATP, the cell's energy currency. Aerobic respiration is highly efficient, producing lots of ATP from each glucose molecule. But if oxygen runs low, like during intense exercise, cells switch to anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic respiration is less efficient, making only a little ATP and producing lactic acid as a byproduct. Lactic acid causes that burning feeling in your muscles. Aerobic respiration is for everyday energy. Anaerobic is a backup for emergencies. Your cells are power plants, always working to keep you moving. The balance between these two systems lets you sprint, lift, and recover. Cellular respiration is the reason you need to breathe. It's the engine of life at the microscopic level. When you exercise, your muscles demand more energy and more oxygen. Your brain senses rising carbon dioxide and tells you to breathe faster and deeper. Your heart pumps harder, delivering oxygen-rich blood to your muscles. During moderate exercise, you stay in aerobic respiration, making lots of ATP efficiently. Push harder, and your muscles switch to anaerobic respiration for quick energy. This produces lactic acid, causing muscle fatigue and that burning sensation. After intense exercise, you keep breathing hard. This is oxygen debt. Extra oxygen helps break down lactic acid and restore energy stores. Heavy breathing after a workout is your body resetting itself. Regular aerobic exercise strengthens your heart and lungs. The balance between aerobic and anaerobic respiration lets you push your limits. Your body is a master at adapting to energy demands. Every workout is a test of your respiratory system's power. Respiration is the story of life in motion, connecting air, food, blood, and energy. Each breath powers a beautiful biological symphony. Oxygen fuels every cell, thanks to the teamwork of your lungs, blood, and mitochondria. Aerobic and anaerobic respiration explain everything from endurance to muscle fatigue. ATP is the energy currency that makes life possible. Next time you breathe, remember the incredible journey that air takes inside you. Respiration is the engine of life. Understanding it is understanding yourself. And that's pretty incredible.